A very good day to the all panelists that are watching this video. My name is Mohammad Arshad bin Aziz. I will be presenting about the Klang River Education and Research Center. I will be do a bit introduction of the river in general. Water, as we all know, is essential and are critical for the human because in the early settlement, because the river are used for the agriculture and later for the industrial. It also the source of clean water and we home for the biodiversity. But because of urbanization plus human activity, the water are contaminated, degraded, and polluted, and progressively gotten more critical and common. And this issue has impact back to the human health and the biodiversity and even the economy of some community. And source of river pollution are mainly because of residential, industrial, and agriculture. As we see from this data, Malaysia, from the year 2008 until 2017, the number of clean river has been steadily decreasing, which is in 2017 only 46% clean river, 43% slightly polluted, and 11% and 11% polluted. And one of the most famous for polluted river is Klang River. Klang has been settled by humans since ancient time, evidence back to the Bronze Age, and also known for tin mining activities and as a main transportation during the days. But because of the rapid development, urbanization, and large population in the Klang Valley are contributing factor to the pollution in the Klang River, and it is no longer as lively as before. As you can see from the morphology of Klang, the settlement started at Klang River, and then grow and then expand and scatter all over the Klang. Even the recent issue, which is known because of the polluted river, has gone full LRA to stop operation and cause a water shortage of most part of in Selangor. Even the data here, we can see that in 2016, the number of rubbish collected are 170 metric ton every month, and it hasn't dropped that number yet. It hasn't dropped below that number. But the Klang River, although with all the issue, with all the polluted and degraded, but the Klang River has a potential, which is the Sungai Klang can become the source of clean water, which is expected akan mengeluarkan air terawat 1,000 juta liter sehari. And also the Klang River and the maritime development also is a good investment for the government itself. So for the local plan, for local plan 2035, Majlis Klang are targeted to become a sustainable smart Klang in 2035, which is targeting the sustainable development, and which is one of it. We have divided into 5, which is a high quality environment, optimal land use and natural resources, competitive economy, prosperous community, and efficient infrastructure and transportation system. They also targeted to be targeted for tourism for the Klang, because and Sungai Klang also will be one of the nodes, tourism nodes in the future. For the future development, which is by SMG, the master plan, there are 5 points, which is a mangrove point, a community river park, grand bazaar, cultural village, retreat, and Pekalan Batu. The master plan set up to reserve Klang as an eco-smart city to spur on new sustainable social and economic growth along Klang River. So this is the Taman Pekalan Batu, which is there are 5 zone, which is a rewarding garden, flora and fauna garden, retreat and relax garden, hyperactive garden, and then food and beverage garden. So the site are located at the Klang City Centre, which the site area is 1.8 acre, facing directly the Klang River, and also the Taman Pekalan Batu facing the opposite, which is the opposite of Taman Pekalan Batu. And have a few landmark, which is they have a Masjid Bandar Diraja, Masjid Bandaran Klang, and the Klang City Square. And so for the this framework is that the issue will be because of the urbanization, the river are polluted and degraded. Devaluation of river, community does not have an appreciation or awareness toward the river. And the objective is to educate and promote awareness about the river pollution and to utilize the river potential and revitalize the Klang River. And the strategy is to innovate and integrate water pollution system with architecture, providing a communal space and program that interact with the river. Which is the aim is to educate about the river sustainability, promote awareness regarding the environment pollution, provide recreation space for the community interaction with the river. So the client will be Nahrim, which is an known for research on development of water resources, together with Menteri Besar Selangor Incorporated. So the user will be the local community, non-government or the organization, and also will be a tourist spot, which is for ecological tourism. So the Klang Education Research Center have a 3 program, which is the environment awareness program, and which is to educate and promote awareness about the river. And so there will be an environment study program, which is to study the pollution and propose a solution for it. And a communal engagement program, which is will be providing a communal space for community interaction with the Klang River. So the program will be the Environment Education Center, which will be a zone as a public. Research and development will be zoned as private and semi-public. Also, the communal space will be for public. The design theory, socio-ecological approach, which redefine architecture that grounds social need for food, water, energy, and health within the biophysical capacity of surrounding environment at relevant scale. And socio-ecological approach are closely related with regenerative architecture, which regenerative design is human intentionally participate in nature and actively co-evolving with the whole system and creating a symbiosis between nature and human. And the design strategy used will be the constructed wetland will be implemented in the design because the reason constructed wetland chosen as a river water purification system because of the operating costs are low and they are easy to maintain and without a secondary pollution, and it has a ecological benefit and it also economical. So 3 types of constructed wetland will be used, which is a floating treatment wetland, a vertical flow constructed wetland, and a horizontal superficial flow constructed wetland. Another strategy is to create architecture as ecosystem. So there will be a few programs in the building itself to create a closed loop or a closed cycle. And the biophilic design also will be used or will be implemented, which is biophilic design is an approach to architecture that seeks to connect building occupant or human closely to nature. And then architecture building as a medium for socio-ecological interaction and creating a symbiotic relationship with nature. So this is the site analysis. So the potential site will be facing the Klang River and facing the Masjid Bandar Diraja, which has a great view. And the red one will be the less potential or the threat because it has a illegal development that site. So the form development will be a solid block. Solid block are formed and the solid form are pushed to the back away from the river because the area will be used for a constructed wetland. And extended bridge are used for a live view or have a view of a river, a view of the constructed wetland, and have a view of interceptor. Interceptor is a machine that cleans the Klang River. And there will be a column as a landmark, a tall column that support the bridge. The column will be the landmark for this building and redefine the form to respect the neighborhood context and added the rhythm. So this is a perspective of the building. This is the view from the bridge. As you can see the constructed wetland with the building. And also can see the river, and so they can see the interceptor, the machine that's clean the river. And this is a site plan. So for the ground floor, as they enter the building, there will be welcome, welcome by the paludarium on the right side and the left aquarium on the left side. And then the aquarium will be home for a local fish. And the number three, there will be and then as they go through, there will be a wide an open exhibition hall, and that have a big window that can see through the wetland park and then the river. And the big glass and will blur the line between indoor and outdoor. And then as they also can choose either to go inside the building or they can use the bridge and have a journey, a closed loop journey. And the number five, this area will be for the exhibition hall. So in the first floor will be for theater hall and a gallery. There will be a gallery about the environment. And this area will be for farming. There will be will be outdoor farming, indoor farming. There will be a aquaponic farming, and so there will be a workshop for it. And there is a restaurant that will use local ingredient from the farming. On the second floor, mainly for offices. There will be the administrative office, there will be seminar, and there will be open lab, and also a co-working office, which will be open for public. So public can rent the area and use it. And so top floor and fourth floor are used for office. And the basement are using a split level. And this is the south elevation and the west elevation. So there will be this section. So this building system ecosystem cycle. So from the river, they will go through the constructed wetland. So for the clean water can be used for the fish farm and aquaponic farming, and also for farming, for irrigation of farming. And then the result can be used in the building, for the restaurant, or they can from the river, the constructed the clean water from the constructed wetland can be stored and then can be used for irrigation and for aquaponic farming, and then we can be used back to the in the building. And for the building, and the grey water can be cleaned by the constructed wetland. So it will create a closed loop or a closed cycle. So this will be explored. There will be a co-working offices, the aquaponic, a cafe, and wetland park. So this is a view of open exhibition. This is an open exhibition that I can see the view of a wetland park and the view of river. And then there's a big glass that blurs the line between the indoor and outdoor. And also implementing the biophilic design, which is using mostly the material I use wood to create a calming sense of calm to the occupants. This is the launch and play area. This is the offices, and this is the aerial view of the building. And I will present you guys the video. So this is the view from the wetland park to the building. And that's all from me. Thank you.